It's Friday, the 15th of December, and you're listening to the English broadcast of Workers Connect Radio, where we bring you latest updates from the world of work. We'll begin with headlines. Anganwadi workers' strike gains momentum, centers remain shut across 4 states. Demanding equal pay for equal work, Gramin Dak Sevaks begin indefinite strike in Tamil Nadu's Madurai. Railway Ministry response in Rajya Sabha reveals hazardous working conditions in railways. 361 workers died on duty in the last 5 years. Singapore launches framework to protect healthcare workers from abuse and harassment. And lawmakers in European Union finalise Platform Worker Directive to ensure recognition as employees for gig workers. Now news in detail. The strike of Anganwadi workers has been gaining momentum across the country as protest action spreads across states. Currently, workers are on strike across Andhra Pradesh and in some districts of Haryana and Maharashtra. Last week, Anganwadi workers ended their 71-day-long strike in Bihar after government agreed to look into their demands. Anganwadi workers have been demanding recognition as government employees and pay and benefits at par with permanent healthcare workers. Their demands include immediate hike in wages and implementation of the order of Supreme Court extending gratuity to all Anganwadi workers. Data tabled by Ministry of Railways in Rajya Sabha has revealed 361 railway workers have died in the last 5 years while on duty due to train accidents during maintenance work on railway tracks. The largest number of deaths, up to 44, occurred in the Central Railway, followed by 40 deaths in Northern Railway and 31 deaths in North Central Railway. East Central Railway recorded 30 deaths, followed by 24 deaths each in South East Central Railway and North Western Railway, while Southern Railway has recorded 20 deaths. The Indian Railways has sanctioned Rs 91.61 crores for 12 zonal railways for the provision of very high frequency-based approaching train warning system, also known as Rakshak, for track maintenance. However, the system is not effective in hilly terrain, deep cuttings, tunnels and sharp curves where there is obstruction in the line of sight. These are also the places where number of accidents are higher. Gramin Dak Sevaks employed on contract by the Postal Department have embarked on a strike demanding immediate action on their long pending demands of equal pay for equal work, pension, leave benefits and all other benefits accrued to their permanent counterparts. The indefinite strike has been jointly called by All India Gramin Dak Sevaks and National Union of Gramin Dak Sevaks. The joint platform has also been demanding immediate implementation of the recommendations put forth by the Kamlesh Chandra Committee report, such as 3-phase timely promotions, option of saving paid leaves up to 180 days to avail pay, and enduring medical insurance, among other things. Moving on to international news, the first one is from Singapore, where government has adopted a framework aimed at protecting healthcare workers from abuse and harassment at workplace after the scathing report of the tripartite committee set up to look into the matter in March last year. The committee found that at least 1 in 3 healthcare workers experienced abuse at the workplace once a week. The framework standardizes the definition of abuse and harassment and provides autonomy to healthcare institutions to take action against perpetrators, including discharging abusive patients who are assessed to not require urgent medical care, issuing warnings, removing abusers from the premises, and refusing reasonable requests outside of the healthcare worker's job scope. The last news is from European Union, where after 2 years of negotiations, lawmakers have finally reached a deal on the final shape of the Platform Worker Directive, which once implemented will pave the path for reclassification of gig workers as employees. Recognition as employee will ensure minimum wages, health and leave benefits for gig workers who currently have to fight long court battles to ascertain these basic rights. Lawmakers had earlier proposed a list of 5 criteria to determine whether a platform worker is an employee, which included control over remuneration, appearance, performance, organization of work, and ability to work for others. If 2 out of 5 criteria were met, worker would be presumed to be an employee and not an independent contractor. The final text still needs to be voted on by the Council and Parliament before it can be adopted as a pan-EU law. That's all in this bulletin. We'll be back next week with latest updates from the world of work.